Hello, welcome to Jason's Gaming. I'm playing Survive the Ark Survival Evolved today, and I'm very new at making these YouTube videos. This is my first actual YouTube video. I'm hoping to make a series of these, trying to for entertainment purposes and to teach people how to play Ark Survival Evolved. I'm not a master at this game, but I am got a little more knowledge than most people. I've been playing it for about 2 years now, or about a year and a half now, on PC and Xbox. Today I'm playing on PC. Oh, I wiped my map, going to reset my stats on my single player game so that I can show you how to play better. Now I do have extra engrams, I do have a few mods which I use, but I'm going to restore things to default settings, but I'm going to increase my difficulty up to where it normally would be. So I make some changes, add some stuff on here. And I will still restart my recording when I get back into the game. adjusting my stats again so that everything's near default except for a few things. So hopefully I can survive to show new people how to play a little better. I don't know how this video is gonna play out. Just take it as I go here. Not gonna play for a long time tonight. Don't have a lot of time. But hopefully things will go okay in the beginning. Brand new map. Gonna be making a brand new character. Now my video quality and sound quality are not that great, so bear with the low graphics and bear with the sound quality not being very good either. I already have a preset name made. I'm gonna name my character Raven. It was Jason's Gaming, but I use Raven as my character. And we're going to start the game. I'm going to work on just trying to survive to level 10. Hopefully I can make it there tonight. And I'll explain step by step how to do this. I do have a lot of boosted engram points, so I can learn more in the beginning than you normally could. Normally there are too many engrams to learn on one person, so you have to kind of pick and choose and decide what you want to learn. Since I'm a PvE player and this is not my single player game, I pretty much will not learn any PvP stuff. But I will learn what I need to learn. So I'm going to create my survivor and we'll get started. Now for in-game HUD, your inventory, you have health, stamina, oxygen, food, water, weight, melee damage, movement speed, crafting skill, fortitude, and torpidity. Torpor is how fast, if you get hit by certain things you'll gain torpidity, and you'll pass out if you go above 50. Health, how long you go, how much life you have, how many hits you can take till you die. So 100 life, so if it drops below 0, I'm dead. Stamina is how far you can run or swim before you start developing torpor and pass out or slow down. Oxygen is how long you can stay underwater until you start to lose health and die. Food and water, pretty self-explanatory, how much food and how much water you have. I do not increase those. Weight, how much you can carry. You carry too much, you'll get encumbered and you won't be able to move at a normal speed. Melee damage, how much damage you do with a pick, hatchet, spear, pike later on. Any handheld melee weapons. Movement speed, how fast you cross the map. Crafting skill depends on how your blueprints or making recipes in game. Later, I will explain that. But crafting skill, if you pick up a blueprint from a supply drop, sometimes it'll be armor or weapons. Depending on your crafting skill, you could have a better piece of armor or weapon than what the standard primitive blueprint is. Now you have engram points, which right now, you always start off with a note, stone pick, and torch. Which you automatically learn those, so don't learn the next ones till level 2. Each level has different engram points and different values for each engram. You can create a tribe, which on single player you automatically create one, which I might change the name of it. Actually, I'll just leave it as it is. You have tame order groups, which I honestly do not know how they work either myself, so I'll have to learn that. I've never used it before. As soon as I know, I will make a separate video on how to use these. You have explorer notes. You have numerous explorer notes depending on where you're at, on what you're doing, what you're looking for. You have Helena Walker, Edmund Rockwell, Mei Ying, Li, and Gaius Nerva spread throughout the whole map. You have some that are on different expansions on the island, Scorched Earth, Aberration. I'm on the island, so are the four that are listed here, the four types, and there are a lot of them. So first off, in my inventory for crafting, right now we can learn note when I get some fiber and thatch. The requirements will always be listed if you toggle tooltips. This is how it normally is. If you want to have it just show your engrams there, that's fine. If you want to have a folder view like this, it'll show miscellaneous and weapons, and as you get to learn more, you'll show more. Now, if you toggle tooltips, it doesn't show anything, but if you toggle tooltips, it'll show you what you need to construct it. And I got a level up just from standing here. I gained some experience already. So I'm going to put that on weight. Now you see I got engram points. Normally you don't start off with 170 engram points. I have that boosted on mine because I hate going through and not learning everything. But I'm going to learn stone hatchet, spear for starters. Now to make my pick, now to gather stone, you hit E to pick up stone. To gather thatch, wood, and fiber, you can, for thatch and fiber, you gain it off of trees or logs. You punch them using your left mouse button. Like I said, this is pretty much going to be for new players, my videos. And I just picked up a dodo egg. Sometimes you can find wild eggs from wild dinos, but be leery. Certain dinos, most dinos will attack you when you pick up their eggs. Dodos, these little birds running around here, will not. You can pick up their eggs right in front of them, they will not go after you. Some dinos are carnivores, some are herbivores. Now I have enough to make my pick, but to collect some berries and fiber, you can eat berries, and you just hold down E while you're by any of these plants, and you'll gain berries and fiber. You can eat the berries, and you craft things out of the fiber, which I'll explain to you when we get that. But now I have enough thatch, wood, and stone to make my pick. So I'm going to craft my pick, and that pops up in your inventory. Drag it down to your action bar. Now to craft my hatchet, I need 1 flint, 5 more thatch, and I already have the wood. So use your hatchet to hit a tree. You gain more thatch. Now to get flint, you go and hit a rock. Not the stones on the ground, but one of the larger rocks, like these over here. You can get flint from one of these rocks. And you gotta watch out. Some dinos will damage you. Now I have flint, so I'm gonna make my hatchet and make a spear. A couple spears. And a torch when it's nightfall. It gets really dark on this map. And I'll put my point in weight, and I'm going to learn campfire, cloth pants, and shirt. Bring my spears down, put my torch in a spot. Now you can eat berries when you get hungry. Otherwise you can kill a dino to get food, to get meat and hide. Like this dino here. You don't know what level it is? Level 16. Don't let them spit on you because it will blind you. You can use left click to do that, or you can right click, hold and let go to throw your spear. Me, I tend to usually go after more like dodos in the beginning. Easy experience, and they're easier to kill. They don't fight back. Now you can drag the body by hitting E, and you can carry it around with you if you really want to. I'm gonna die here. Because I was not paying attention and that dialogue came after me. So even someone that's played for a while can make mistakes. So you just go where your X is where you died. Then South Zone easy 1. There's numerous areas on the map you can spawn. But me, I want my stuff back, so I'm going to spawn back where I died. And that dude after me again already. So I'm going to head for the water. Hopefully I can get him to break aggro by going in the water. But there's just as many dangers in the water as there is on the land. So I wouldn't advise it unless it's the only way to get away. Alright, now I'm going to try to get up and get my stuff. So maybe I can get away from that Dilo too. See if I can get it so. Dilos can be a pain. They spit on you, it turns your screen green, you can't see, they blind you, and they do damage to you at the same time. I'm hoping he'll wander off. First death, but it won't be my last. I can guarantee you that. I will die. I don't die as often as I used to, but now I get my stuff. And I have a level up again. So, now it's level 2. Now I usually will learn my gloves, my hat, and my boots. At this point in the game. And my thatch foundations. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get what I need to make some more spears before I go after that Dilo again. More than likely I'm short on wood, so pull a hatch out and go hit a tree to get some wood. I'm going to try to kill that Dilo off, and when I'm done with that, I will continue. Well, I'm just going to keep going, but I think I'm just going to continue playing, and when I get to a point where I need to explain more, I'll explain more. I'd much rather tame this Dilo because of its level, but ow. Oh, well, I made more spears. Come on. Die already. Alright, got him. So 112 Dillo, they can be quite a challenge to kill. Alright, now I'm going to make a campfire. I'm going to cook up some, now I need more stone. So you can either gather stone off the beach, or you can use your hatchet and hit a big rock like you did the flint, but to get more stone. This game can be a challenge. Some things are easy to get, some things are easy to kill, some things are not. Dials are pretty easy, you just kind of kite them around like that. You just back up and keep sticking with your spear. I tend to, like I said, I tend to boost my weight up a bit before I learn other things. I learn my thatch construction. Sleeping bag you want for respawning, but I usually don't make one right away. Like I said, I can learn everything that is available only because I have so many engram points. You normally would not be able to learn everything that I'm learning. I don't learn saddles right away because most of the time, especially if you owe me a saddle. These saddles you tend to get more in drops, so I don't learn them. I only learn certain saddles right away in the beginning, depending on what they are. You're going to want to take the meat that you do get from killing and cook it, put it in a campfire to cook. I'm building 2 of them so I can cook my meat quicker. You can bring that down to an action bar, the spot in your action bar. Hit that number. Get out of here. I can always find it again later, but I'm nowhere near ready to tame that. Gonna want to get food cooked up. That is for sure. Some wood in, half of that. And if to split a stack, just hold down shift, use your left mouse button and drag it over, and it'll split the stack in half. You can also eat the eggs, like the dodo egg that I collected up. You can eat those also. You can eat these, those will give you health, but those things you can use them later to make kibble for higher level tames, which when we get to that point, I'll explain that too. Seeds you can use to grow vegetables that you need for kibble, or berries, depending on the seed. For now, I'm going to eat berries just to get my food up until my meat is done cooking. Do not eat the blackberries, you'll pass out. The knuckleberries, they will knock you out. And the stimberries will drain your water and cause you to dehydrate. Otherwise, the mejoberries, I pretty much don't eat those. I use those for taming. But the red berries, the tinto, and the yellow berries, you can eat those. And blueberries, azure berries, you can eat them also. Now, a good tame I tend to get in the beginning is a parasaur. Good for transportation, they're actually quite easy to tame. When you can make a saddle for them. Otherwise, you can use them to carry your stuff. So I'll make a slingshot to tame them. To tame one of them, I gotta get more fiber first. And collecting fiber from the plants and getting more berries at the same time to use towards the tame. Now they're fast, so you're going to have a problem catching up with them unless you can trap them in a tree. I haven't played this game for a long time. I really do enjoy playing it, and it can be kind of tough at first, but you'll get the hang of it after a while. Best thing to do right now, though, is for gaining levels. Honestly, at this point, just make torches and hats out of the fiber and the stone and flint that you have, and wood. Unless you don't want to spend all that time, otherwise you run around and you craft and build. always be doing something, and you will level faster than you can believe. As soon as you can do it, as soon as you can learn mortar and pestle, learn narcotics as well. If you have enough points, these narcotics will give you a lot of experience as you have spoiled meat. And narcoberries, you gain a lot of experience from narcotics. That's where I tend to gain a ton of experience. And now I got some cooked meat. 5 of these will fill you up from complete starvation, so do not waste them, and you will last a long. You'll do a lot better. I'm going to make a couple storage boxes here. Actually, I'm going to make a couple foundations first. I made 8 foundations, but sometimes a little less than that is fine too. I mean, when I built on the beach, it's a pretty common place to build. I mean, I just you're going to eventually want to upgrade this to wood and stone, eventually metal, to defend against dinos. Certain dinos can rip through thatch, certain ones can rip through wood, certain ones can destroy stone. Not too many can destroy stone, so you're lucky in a little way, in ways. I'll destroy the campfires for now because I can rebuild them inside my house. I found another way to really build experience is making the storage boxes. So I didn't need a little bit of fiber. You give a lot of experience, and you can destroy them to get half your mass back, and then start rebuilding again. I'm very encumbered right now, so that's why I built these two, for these ones so I can store stuff in them. And I still can't move. I got too much weight on me. See if I can build something to get some weight off me. Okay. And it's again another level. Now level 7. I'm going to try to tame that parasaur. Just gotta get over to my foundation so I can put these boxes in place. Put my campfire down the corner here. So okay, I'll apply my level up. Hopefully, I'm trying to remember. I can't remember what level Bola is at, but once you get Bolas, it will help with most of the early tames. I'll get those at level 9. Okay, for now I'm going to learn simple bed, standing torches, spark powder. That's 5 plus. I'm going to try to tame that parasaur. Now, it's going to be fun because I don't have any bolas, so he's going to run from me as I try to tame him. If I can get him into some trees and get him stuck, I'll be able to tame him. But take into account other dinos are around, they might attack him, and then you're going to be... Well, first, actually, I think I want to try to knock out this Dilo. He at least can supply meat. Just hit him with your slingshot. Use your slingshot. Hit him with wood. It's a low level dino, but at least it's something that I can use to defend. And I have no meat. These guys are carnivores, so I have no meat. So I'm going to try to kill this. Actually, I'll still try to knock out this parasaur. It's gonna run, and it's not gonna be easy to keep up with, but I'm gonna try to knock him out. He's gonna outrun me, I know that. Yep. Okay, well, never mind that. I'll have to come back for them later when I have a bola. But now I gotta go find some meat to tame up my Dilo. So I'm gonna find a dodo or something around here. Hopefully I got enough meat now. I normally don't tame dinos in the beginning, but right now I don't have any other choice. I mean, there was no way I would have kept up with that Parasaur, and they are so fast. Okay, now where do I knock out that dino? Okay, this happens sometimes. You go and knock something out, either it wakes up, nope, there it is. It gets killed, or you forget where you put it, where you knocked it out at. You just put the food in there, and his taming bar will go up. You can name them, and they can basically carry stuff for you. So I'm going to put him on neutral. I'm going to have him carrying things for me for now. You can carry berries because they last longer on him than they do with me. He can carry my heavier stuff. And he's... I still want to tame that pterodon right there. In the meantime, I'm going to go build my house. I'm going to build a small structure. Hopefully by the time that's built, I'll be level 10. Make some walls, which means, what do I need to make walls? I should have plenty of thatch. I'll put this in the folder view. Structures, thatch. Okay, and alright. Let's see what mats I have in here so I can see what I'm going to need to make more. Can't always box up. Right. I'm going to need more thatch and fiber. So, it's time to gather. Eventually I will build out of wood once I have the ability to. But for now, I'm just going to worry about hitting level 10 and getting my thatch structure built. Once I can build out of wood, then I'll upgrade it. And that will probably be on my next episode. Once I get further up into here, I will eventually switch to my server when I get it all set up to start playing again on the server. It'll be easier to teach you on the server where I don't have access to some of this stuff that I have. I had to wipe the map first so I could start over because my base is not going the way I wanted it to, and so far I don't have any other players on the server, so I can teach you how to play on my server a lot easier and have everything set the way I need. thatch is extremely heavy to construct, while wood tends to be a little bit lighter. To place, you just put in your action bar, or you just hit E, and you just cycle around until you have a snap point, and then you place it. I tend to go too high when I first build, 2 walls high. Otherwise, you can't fit large storage cabinets later when you can make them. This is only my first structure, just to get me started. Later on, I'll build in a different spot where it'll be a little bit safer to build. A little bit, not so much safer, a little bit bigger area, better area to build, where more resources are. But for now, this spot will work to get the first level started, and to get my first metal tools. Remote thatch. A lot of this game will be farming and grinding for mats that you need, for materials. So it's not gonna be the easiest time for doing all this. You will have to do a lot of this running around and just gathering and gathering and gathering. I'm not gonna lie to you. There'll be times you will feel that you're never making progress. You won't get anywhere because of it. And if you die, it happens a lot. Even the pros die. Like I said, dinos can also carry some weight if needed. They can't carry a lot, especially these guys, but they can carry that small stack of wood to at least get me back to my structure so I could build. First things first, always want to get your weapons built, get your armor made, cook up some food, some meat if you want to kill something. Don't worry so much about build, building a massive house. Just build something small to get started. Build too much too quick, and you're gonna run out of. You're not gonna build. You're not gonna survive. Now I'm gonna have to gather more stone. Like I say, you want to make a stone and mortar, stone and pestle, mortar and pestle as soon as you can. I don't have enough to make it, so I gather some more stone. Just run around the beach, harvest it by hand. There's tons of stone laying on the beaches. And if you can't seem to find it that way, you can always go and gather it by using a hatchet and hitting a rock. So I think I'll go that route. So hopefully I might level in the process. Maybe I can knock out that parasaur too. Now I hit level 9, I can make bullets. That'll come in very handy to make some more, to tame things, tame dinos in this game. I just need some more thatch. I try to keep 4 or 5 bullets on me at once if I have enough mass to make them. Narcotics, you can use those later to tame things. Those are used also like used to knock out and keep dinos unconscious. When you're going to tame something, whistle your dinos on passive so they don't attack it. Oh, that's right. I don't have enough stone on me. Oh, I need to get more stone. Gotta have them to knock it out. Okay, that one went down pretty good. So put these berries on first. I don't know at this level dinosaur. I'm not picky about what type of berries I use on them. Preferably use meadow berries. Get a better tame out of them. Never use stem berries. You'll wake them up. But you use narco berries to keep them under. Meadow berries to tame, along with you can also use tinsel berries, amara berries, and azure berries. And at this point, I don't think I'm going to worry about. Yeah, I don't have any way to kill this guy, so I decided I'll just do that so I can harvest the hide off of him. So I need it for the saddle for that guy. I normally don't tame dillos in the beginning, not so I have a bigger place, so I can keep more of them and securely. At this point, I'm just more worried about I just need to get the hide so I can make the saddle for that dino and tame it. Not the best source of hide dodos, but it's hide regardless. more hide. So I gotta go find something else to kill. If you need hide or a lot of meat, Fiomias, like these are one of the best things to get. These they give you a lot of hide when you kill them, and meat. Hope I kill it before the bullet breaks. I can also ride these dinos. And it got away. Not good. I gotta follow across. I'm almost out of stamina. I don't know how long I'll be able to follow her. I'm out of spears. This is great. And this is what I was worried about. She's going out to sea. She's gonna die out there. Oh, she died. Okay, good. Now hopefully I can harvest her up for hide without drowning. Get some of my spears back too, hopefully. Would rather have an experience for killing her, but she drowned, that's what mattered. Okay, my pick breaks. Got a lot of meat and hide from these guys. And I gotta get oxygen. I'm about to pass out because I've got no stamina. And when you go in the water at night in here and you're freezing, you're losing health at the same time. Oh, because almost tamed up. I'm gonna make it a saddle. And I put all my berries on this dino, so later this dino can harvest berries. Once she's tamed, I can put a saddle on and harvest berries. They carry goods, you can ride them. They're pretty fast. Kind of a low level one though, so this one is not really what I'd like to tame, but right now I don't have the capability of taming the highest level dinos. I know you're probably getting bored in this episode, but I'm sorry if you're getting bored. I'm new to this YouTube stuff. I really didn't have much of a plan other than to hit level 10. And I got my parasaur. Put the saddle on it. Wait a minute. This is my first parasaur and put a skin on it. off. These guys, I tend to put them on passive because they're not very strong anyhow. If it would die, at least I wouldn't have to worry about it. Really worried too much about losing it. And let your herbivores hold on to the berries that you don't want to spoil off right away, because they last longer on your herbivores. And as you can see, left click you harvest berries. Right click nothing on these guys. Left click is also their attack button. Get them closer to a tree, they'll have a thatch for you. And a little bit of wood. And that, now level 10. This is what I tend to do by the time I hit level 10. I wanted to thank you, and I think now at this point in the game, I'm going to take a break from this tonight and see how this video uploads. If you like the way I played, how I explained a few things, then please give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will have future content, hopefully another video in the next day or two. I don't have a lot of time to do videos every day, but I'm going to try to post these videos more than once a week. I can't say how long I'll play them for, how long they'll be, 10 minutes to 30 minutes to an hour. Let me know in the comments, and if you like it, thumbs up, and please subscribe. I could always use the subscriptions. I'm brand new at YouTube. This is my first video. So please, if you like it, please subscribe. Goodbye.